Hello there, Pisces and Pisces Rising. This is going to be your July 2015 forecast for the month of July. What I'm going to go ahead and do here is cut these cards and see exactly what wants to come out of them for you, okay? We're going to go ahead and cut these cards here and just see exactly what's, wanting to hop out here for you. And if there's anything that kind of slaps out, we're going to put them down there. But if not, we're just going to put the cards in terms of the top of the deck, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and keep on going here, and we're going to see exactly what wants to come out for you, okay? Actually, there was that card that kind of wanted to flop out there. We're going to go ahead and keep on going here, kind of see what else wants to kind of flop out here. Let's see. No, it's not feeling right either. Oh, there we go. Well, these cards actually kind of wanted to kind of flop out as well. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and take one more card here. Go ahead and put this here. And I don't really know if I'm really feeling this card as much as I really want to. So I'm going to go ahead and just, there's some cards as well that kind of wanted to flop out here. So anyways, I'm actually going to go ahead and just start talking about this card. The Emperor here means in terms of the first quarter of the month, Pisces, there's going to be a lot of control that needs to be had. You honestly need to go kind of far with this idea of control, with this idea of what's going on in terms of your life, and this idea of how everything is kind of panning out. Control is a really important thing. Now, honestly, here in terms of the Emperor, it's talking a little bit about kind of being in control, having a firm foundation, and making sure that it is not shakeable, making sure that you cannot shake it, making sure that there is something that is going on in terms of a foundation that's not going to allow anything to come around and knock it over. The Emperor here is kind of talking a little bit about you kind of needing to just relax a little bit in terms of the first quarter of the month and realize that there's a lot of foundation underneath your feet. There's a lot of stability underneath your feet, and there's not really anything to really worry about in terms of anything, because you have got a lot of structure, Pisces. I see a lot of structure kind of going on here, and especially with the Emperor here, there's going to be there's going to be some times for you to really kind of be in control, of what's going on around you, kind of be in control of your thoughts and things like that. Because honestly, with the Emperor here, there's going to be this month is going to be all about kind of being in control and realizing that you have a very firm foundation underneath your feet. He has this incredibly strong and structured thing underneath his feet, and it is really going to take him far. So do not worry about anything in terms of that. Now here in terms of the Five of Coins here, it's talking about a little bit how you've been really wanting this structure underneath your feet now for quite some time, for quite a very long time. So it's kind of like the situation where there's going to be this structure given to you in the first quarter of the month that you hadn't otherwise had, that you hadn't otherwise been able to use, but you've been really wanting it for quite some time, Pisces. There's been a lot of there's been a lot of want for this, a lot of necessity in terms of this situation, and there's going to be a lot more of this kind of coming to you in terms of in terms of these situations over here. Okay, there's going to be a lot of really great things coming your way though, Pisces. So do not worry about things so much. Just kind of allow things to kind of flow and move the way that they should. Now, in terms of the second quarter of the month, the High Priestess is kind of coming out here, kind of talking a little bit about being in control of your mind and the way that you think, because, honey, you are doing really well in that department. Honestly, here it's almost talking about a little bit how your fortitude is kind of going through the way that you're thinking, but at the same time, the fortitude is kind of kind of a mask in terms of all these situations kind of coming up for you. It's going to be a really nice situation, and they're going to really come at a very nice time, at a very fantastic moment. So do not worry about that, okay? There's going to be there's going to be this moment in terms of the second quarter of the month where honestly you're going to want to use your brain and use your head to realize exactly what's going on for you, because there's a lot of really good things moving forward, and a lot of really great things kind of going on with you at this moment. So don't worry about that so much, and allow really the way that you're thinking to kind of refuel your emotions, to kind of refuel what's going on with you. Because honestly, in terms of the second quarter of the month, Pisces, there's going to be this really fantastic thing that's going to happen, that's going to allow you to really kind of accept this this Knight of Cups, or this idea that this idea that you can really go as far as you want to with your emotions and realize exactly what's going on for you. Okay, there's going to be this really nice time kind of moving forward for you, and it's going to be a really nice situation. There's going to be a lot of emotions that are going to be very wonderful. So do not worry about that so much. Just kind of allow your emotions to kind of just be one, you know, kind of just allow it more, okay? Now, honestly, we're going to keep on going here and realize in terms of third quarter of the month, there's going to be a lot of happiness. There's going to be a lot of kind of moving around in terms of the waves, and a lot of really great things coming to you. So realize that in terms of the third quarter of the month, you're going to want to have a little bit more fun, a little bit more happiness, a little bit more joy, kind of a little bit more movement. Make sure there's a lot more movement in terms of the third quarter of the month for the way that you're having fun, for the way that you're playing, and for the way that things are just kind of happening for you, okay? There's going to be a lot of really great things kind of going for you. Just realize that just realize that they really need to be done in a really nice way, in a really good way, okay? And don't allow anything to really kind of stop you or cause you to feel anything different than that exact situation, okay? I'm going to go ahead and keep on going here and talk a little bit about what's on your mind is having fun. What's on your mind is being happy. What's on your mind is doing everything in the right way. Okay. So honestly, in terms of the third quarter of the month, make sure that you're thinking about having fun a little bit more. Make sure you're thinking about, you know, everything kind of moving in the correct direction for you, because things really are moving in the right direction. Things really are. And honestly, in terms of this situation, it's talking a little bit about how, you know, just have a little bit more fun with it. Kind of realize what's going on around you and have a little bit more fun, because honestly, that is what needs to happen for you so that things can really work out in your favor. Now, coming into the fourth quarter of the month here, we're talking a little bit about kind of you on this little journey that you're on. You're on your little unicycle, and you're moving down the journey. You're moving down the path. And honestly, it just takes a little bit of balancing and a little bit of understanding what's going on. So what I really see here, especially underneath the High Priestess, is that you're really good at balancing the ideas in your head. So realize that you are still going down whatever path this unicycle wants to go down, but it is going to take a little bit of balancing on your part to make sure that everything kind of stands straight and stands still and stands wonderful for you, okay? There's going to be this really fantastic moment, this really fantastic thing that's going to come to you, and it's going to allow you to really kind of balance a little bit more. Maybe even add a couple more wheels to that unicycle, so that doesn't really, you know, cause any type of issues or anything else in terms of you moving forward, because you are moving forward, Pisces, and you are really honestly getting very far. So do not worry about those types of situations, okay? Because honest to goodness, they are going to you for a reason, okay? Now here, in terms of this, now honestly, there's going to be here at the end of the month, there's going to be there's going to be you kind of wanting to kind of fight yourself, for you to kind of fight your energy and not really allowing the things that really need to go forward to move forward, to progress forward in the right way. Now what I really see here in terms of the balancing and in terms of this other situation here, is talking a little bit about how, you know, whenever you balance a little bit more, whenever you don't allow your energy to kind of be all scattered, whenever you kind of just allow this situation to kind of go forward and to kind of move, you're going to be able to see that there's going to be something that's going to be really nice. It's going to come your way, very easy. It's going to be very fantastic, and it's going to come your way very soon. So Pisces, get ready for that, because honestly, in terms of this, you've got a lot of foundation, you've got a lot of stability underneath your feet. Honest to goodness, especially in the second quarter of the month, you know, start thinking about your emotions a little bit more. Start realizing what's going on, and start realizing everything that you have. In terms of these two cards here, just talking a little bit about kind of having a little bit more fun and thinking about it in terms of the third quarter of the month, but then also moving forward, also having this situation that's going to come up. It's going to be a really nice situation that's going to allow you to really be able to balance things a little bit more. Easy peasy balancing, okay? Now what I really want, what I really like in terms of this reading is that there's actually two more cards that I actually wanted to come out here, and let's see what these are. Now here, in terms of the moon and the magician here, it's talking a little bit about you kind of seeing everything for exactly how it is, and you really having that magic, and you really being able to really cause that magic to go in the exact direction that you want. So what I really like that in terms of this magician, in terms of this magic, is that you're going to be able to use exactly what you want, exactly what's going on, to be able to really cause some significant changes to happen. And it's going to be a really nice time, a really special place, okay? Now anyway, I think this was a really good reading, and I really enjoyed doing this for you. I am Chris Vatic here, and I also do private readings. It's $75 for a 60-minute Skype session reading. It's $30 or $50 for a 30-minute Skype session reading, and I also do a $35 YouTube video reading, which is just this exact situation, but for your specific wants and needs. I'm Kristen Vatic here, and I really enjoyed doing this. You can get in contact with me at kristenvatic@yahoo.com or kristenvatic.com. I hope all of you Pisces out there have a great year, and have a great month. And honest to goodness, thank you guys so much for tuning in and listening to me, okay? Thank you so much, and bye-bye.